I'm so excited because today I will be unboxing a SCRIBO Feel that I just ordered. This was actually my big 50th birthday present. I also got the Esterbrook SD. That was part of the present, but then I was holding out to find like a little bit of a Grail pen, and I was really debating between the Pelikan M800 in brown. I was also looking at the Montblanc 149 pre-owned, and I just was not inspired by that. I've been using my Jinhao X 159s so much lately that I just figured I would continue to enjoy them, and when my Montblanc 149 comes into my life, it will. But today was not the day. So I started looking at SCRIBO Feels. I actually put out a little survey on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me over there, it's just Time with Tata. And I put those 3 pens up. So the SCRIBO Feel, the Pelikan M800 in brown, in black brown I think it's called, and then the Montblanc 149. And I was leaning towards the SCRIBO, but my audience also agreed with the SCRIBO, so that just kind of made me feel better. I have no Pelikan, so let me know in the comments. Do you think I should have gotten a Pelikan instead? I am going to the Orlando Pen Show, and I'm thinking that that might be the place for me to actually write with them, compare them. I've seen the M600s. They're just so lightweight. They look like they'd be more substantial in person. Now wasn't the time. I got the SCRIBO Feel, and I also got a Flex Nib, which is my first Flex Nib, and I'm very nervous because this is a pricey pen. I got it with a Fine Nib Flex. I'm more of a medium nib person, but I figured since I was getting a Flex Nib, I wanted to show the variation in my writing. So fingers crossed. I love this. I'm just waiting for the mail to arrive because when it comes, I'm running upstairs and we're going to do a little overhead shot, open up my new pen and see what we think about it. Okay, I'll be right back. So I ended up getting this from Van Ness, and they shipped it out so quickly. Thank you, Lori, from Mike. I did also have a 10% off coupon. I originally was trying to get this through Apple Boom because I had seen Katja's Pens. That's her Instagram handle, Katja, I believe. I saw her on Apple Boom talk about the SCRIBO, and that's where I first was really intrigued by this maker, and then watched a few videos. So I messaged her on Instagram and inquired about the one that I got, which, let me look here, SCRIBO Feel Maddalena. That's the one that I got. I was curious about the one that looks like sand. And so I inquired on her Instagram, and she said that this pen that I ordered was beautiful, but very hard to match. So I went ahead and ordered some ink samples. So we are going to test the 3 inks that I ordered. I also have this Colorverse, but this is really light. It's beautiful, but not for writing. I also got some clips for my Kawecos. Van Ness was one of the only places that I could find with a quick search that had them. So these were $6 each, and I just want to add clips to all of my pens, so I'll do that after. These are the colors that I got. Laban Mythology Aphrodite Pink, Steeped Umber by Ferris Wheel Press, right here. That's one that I really am looking forward to trying. And Brunch Date by Colorverse. Somebody talked about this color, so I'm pretty excited to try those. But here is the SCRIBO. Ooh, I'm very excited. Okay, the packaging is minimal and beautiful. The reason I went with the Feel is because it has the facets, which I think are just stunning. So the Maddalena Flex Fine Nib. This also comes with a really beautiful case that I've seen that I'm really excited to try. Oh, there we go. So the founders of SCRIBO used to work at Omas before Omas, I believe, went under in 2016. Please correct me if I'm wrong. They are an Italian brand, and I've been really enjoying following their journey. I also watched the CEO on Apple Boom too. I love those little pen interviews. Here we go. So pretty. And this comes with a case that I'm pretty excited about too. And there's room for one more pen, which is dangerous. Such a pretty thing. I mean, this is just gorgeous already before I even see the pen. Okay, I'll go like this. I can add this to my little pen case collection. This is a beautiful fabric. And then you see the Scribo right here. We can put our paperwork in there. This just looks like a little polishing cloth. A lot of really beautiful details, and I love the simplicity of it. Here we go. Why am I nervous? Here it is. Look at how pretty this is too. Okay, here we go. Let's get everything out of the way so we can focus on the pen. It is very simple, but oh, I absolutely love it. I really wanted a pink pen that wasn't in-your-face pink, like bubblegum pink or hot pink. And I've been buying so many beautiful, colorful pens lately. I think I was craving something that was just minimal. And I love the hourglass shape of this. This pen cannot be posted, which I've noticed lately. I have not been posting my pens very much. And for a while, that was kind of something that was important to me, was being able to post, and I'm totally over it. Here's the clip right here, and it's nice and springy. The facets, I just think, are so beautiful, especially because this was such a simple pen. I thought that the facets would just add to the beauty of this. It's gorgeous. I mean, just at first glance, it looks like this will look really nice in this pen, but I can tell you I've sampled this ink already, and it's just not good for writing. It's not very legible as much as I love the color. Twist right off. Let's put this down. Look at that nib. Let me see if I can get in here close so you can see the detail. Oh, I'm dying to try this. This is a piston fill, so we'll be trying things out. I am so excited to try these colors. But what I want to do first is sample the inks and just see what they look like. And then we'll do like a color match and see which one will work best with this. But this is just gorgeous. I'm so happy with this. I do want to show you what this Colorverse looks like in my journal. Let's put this back in the case for now. Isn't this gorgeous? I love the blue with the brown. Oh, this just lifts right up. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, this is a notebook from Sterling Ink. I think these were one of her seconds that I purchased a few months ago, and I finally started doing some ink samples in here. It's my Sailor Mano, my Diamine ink pen. I'm just starting a currently inked for the month of July, and there's really no rhyme or reason. I have so many pens inked, so if I did a currently inked every month, it would be, you know, for like 30 pens. But what I decided would work is if I would just grab a pen and do all of my thoughts on the pen and ink combo. The pen is over here, the ink is here, and then I just write my thoughts. So now that I just put that pen away, I want to take it out again so we can see how it looks. Now it might work because I can always get a little more ink since it's a flex ink, a flex pen. I mean, I do think that works really nicely. I mean, that is a great match, I think, with a little deeper shades here. You can just see how light the writing is. And I struggle with really light writing. I love the contrast. Like, to me, this Diamine is really great with the contrast. You can see the green. I do think a lot of browns would work in here, and I love brown ink. So I wasn't too worried about matching it exactly. So we're going to keep this over here, I guess, and then we'll do some of the samples right here. I actually have a couple of paint brushes to sample these. So let's just see. So this is the Laban Mythology, the Aphrodite. So we'll write that down. This is nice. I was just really impressed with the color of pink that this was. See how there's some brown in there? I really like that. That's really nice. I should be creating a card for this. Also, Van Ness has larger sample sizes, which is really nice. Do my little card here. I'm just kind of starting my catalog of inks, and I kind of just dive into this when I'm have the time and I'm in the mood for it, which is often because I love to make time for my pens. Now I am going to use my dip pen, and I'll leave as many links as I can for you in the description. I really like this already. It's definitely nice and I'm trying to cap that. It's definitely nice and deep. Okay, let me put this over here so I don't get ink on it accidentally. Okay. Laban, Mythology. And this is Aphrodite pink. This is not the best. Aphrodite. I think I need a new dip pen. Pink. Ay, ay, ay. Oh boy. Maybe I won't leave the link for this. That is too funny. Okay. Okay, that's a big P. What do we think of that? I have a feeling it's going to look much nicer in my pen. So this definitely has a lot of like rust undertones, and I'm okay with that. I really like it. So what do you guys think? This is option number 1. I think that's a really nice match. Okay, let's try the next one. We are going to go with Steeped Umber. Now I know this has some brownish tones, so maybe before we do this, we're going to try the Colorverse Brunch Date, because this is really nice too. Okay, go over here. And this is on Rhodia paper that I'm using here. This seems a tad lighter. Doesn't seem to have the amount of sheening. Doesn't seem to put as much ink down, but it's still a nice color. You're not going to believe the difference. There's a big difference. Well, we'll see what this looks like when it dries. But as of right now, this one has a lot more red in it than this. This is the Brunch Date by Colorverse. Very nice. I like it a lot. Okay, let's let that dry. Very pretty. Whichever one I end up going with, I think I am going to get a full bottle of, but I'm trying to be better. Let me see if we can do better on this dip. Maybe I had to go in a little bit more. Colorverse. I like that too. I like that too. This is a tough call. Looks like it's drying a little bit more orange. So let's look here. What do we think? Honestly, so far, I think this first Colorverse was the best as far as actual color match, except it's just so light. So I purposely went with some darker ones. I'm worried now because I feel like the Steeped Umber is going to really be like a rust color. But I think if you look at this sample, it looks very rusty, but then when you go next to the actual writing sample, it's a little bit more in line with what you would see with the pen. So let's go on to Steeped Umber. I've been dying to try this color. Oh, very brown. Okay. All right. I guess I'm feeling fall in the air these days. This paper from these sample cards, it really absorbs the ink. It absorbs a lot, but then it dries really nice. This is such a gorgeous fall color. I absolutely love it. I don't know if it's right for the pen. I feel like this is definitely too brown, too orange. I think I'm going to lean towards the Laban. I feel like just looking at it, I think that that is going to be my choice. And this is by Ferris Wheel Press. Although maybe it will dry and it will look a little different when it dries. It already looks like it's changing a little bit. So this is Ferris. Oh, I just love the deep color. Ferris Wheel Press. Oh, I love this. Steeped Umber. What do we think? What am I doing? I don't know. I really like it. Okay, let's let that dry a little bit and we're going to do a comparison, and then I'm going to finally ink up my pen. I just want to absorb some of that mess. That didn't do a very good job. What a mess. Okay, let's ignore that. So this, if we can just get this in the screen, this is the Laban Mythology. And this is next to Colorverse Brunch Date. I think that looks really nice. And Ferris Wheel Press Steeped Umber. The truth of the matter is I think all of these colors would work. I have a lot of pens that are inked up with brown, and I really love this, but it is giving more rust vibes to me. I feel like this is the pinkest of the three. I don't know if you guys would agree. Sorry about that. But I think I'm going to go with the Laban Mythology Aphrodite Pink, and we're going to see how that works. So let's ink it up. So here we go with Aphrodite Pink. Here is our moment of truth. I apologize for the lighting here, throwing me off a little bit. I'm having a little bit of a hard time monitoring the amount of ink that comes out because it is a flex nib. You can see how it opens up and lets that ink out. And then if I go to the side, it's much thinner. So this is definitely going to take some getting used to. Okay, this is much smoother than when I press down, so maybe I don't quite have the angle yet. Feel the writing. Okay. What I really like about it is that if I don't want to use it as a flex, I really don't have to, because I'm very inexperienced with flex writing. I want to see how this writes on Tomoe River. We'll add this to my little journal here and we'll see how it works. It puts a lot of ink down. It's really beautiful. You can see how it is on this paper versus the rhodium. This is a final look at this beautiful SCRIBO Feel. I'm so excited to add this to my collection. I love how neutral it is. It's going to go with all of my books, all of my journals. Like, this is how it looks with a black journal, which I think is just so classic and beautiful. I love all the beautiful facets in here. You can also see where it says, feel the writing, I think right there. You can see SCRIBO right here in the center is just beautiful. It's got the little feather here. And I love the clip. I love the shape of the clip. It kind of goes up a little bit. This trim is gorgeous. I'm definitely going to have to work a little bit with the flex part, but I love this. So beautiful. I'm really excited to get to know this pen. Well, thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to put the clips on my Kaweco pens. That will be super quick, but I can give you a glance at that too, and you can see my Kaweco collection. So here are my Kawecos. This is one of my very favorite. This is the Bordeaux, and this is the Olive. These are so pretty with the gold clips. My favorite color is the Macchiato, and I gave it to my daughter before she studied abroad, and it did not make it back from Spain, and I'm so sad. I want to get another one. My son Anthony gave me this one for Christmas. It's like a kind of a minty blue. So we are going to put the silver cap on this to match the top there. I don't know what it is about these clips. I just feel like they just make them look so nice. Oh, I love it. This white one is my most recent acquisition. I got this white one when we were in Cambridge, when I bought my Rocky Top Esterbrook Esty. So this too is going to get a silver cap. How do I have it here? Yeah, I like how that looks. There, and now they're all kind of the same when you go like that. You can see the brand. Oh, they look so much better. I don't know what it is. I just love them with the clip. I have one silver and one gold left. I wanted to see how the silver looked on my brass Kaweco. That has the gold on top. I'm hoping the silver looks okay. So let's do this one because this one is kind of simple. This is a Cult Pen exclusive. Got this during the holiday season, and it came with an ink. This Gold Star. See all the shimmer on here. This one is pretty nice. I've contemplated getting buttered popcorn ink by Ferris Wheel Press, but I really think that this does a good job as far as being legible, and this is a lot of ink for this color. I don't really know that I need that much yellow ink in my life, but I really do like this Gold Star. It has a great shimmer, and that was an exclusive. So there's the gold with this. I was surprised to see this had silver on top when I was looking at all of them to decide what I was going to order. This is starting to patina nicely. And, you know, I think that the silver will be a nice contrast. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think it pops. So here's the brass with silver. Very nice. The white with silver. So I have 3 silvers and 3 golds. There's the light blue. And now for my goldies. Here we go. I love Kaweco pens so much. And these two I'm really loving. The Bordeaux. This is what I did my morning pages with this morning. And Olive. They are all so pretty. Aren't they great? They're so pretty. I absolutely love them. It's amazing, a little facelift that you get with just a clip. That's what I love about fountain pens. You can switch things up a little bit, change out the ink, potentially swap a nib out if you want to try a new size, depending on the pen that you have, if it allows you to do that. Add a fancy little clip, and it's just like having a new little collection. So I'm going to pop these back in, and we are going to call it a day. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will do my best to get back to you, and let me know what you think of the SCRIBO Feel. I have to practice my flexing, and I will be back. I don't typically do unboxings because I feel like I like to get to know a pen before I say too much about it, but I love everything about that pen. The fine nib was super smooth. I just need to work on the flex. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Take care.